Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to the second night of the WWE draft, which is the duo universe mode between me and Zach. Obviously Zach has his GM in the Undertaker, who will be controlling AAA, and obviously my GM is Triple H, who will be controlling Monday Night Raw. So we're about to get into the second night of the draft. I hope you enjoyed the first night, so you'll get to see who we pick now for the second night. Obviously AAA, because it's on their official night, that they get to pick first going into this draft, which, you know, a little bit disappointed by that, but you know, we've got to be fair, we went the first last time. So obviously now we're seeing who potentially will be drafted to AAA. Hopefully we don't miss out on someone huge, but this is a women's round as well, so bear that in mind. Well, the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka, is moving to AAA. Can't lie, Asuka is a big loss, but you know what? Fair play. I'm intrigued to see how she does in AAA. Hopefully, you know, down the line she will return to the WWE because she is a phenomenal talent. Now it's time for Triple H to try and get his first pick in this first round of the second night. Which woman will be heading to Monday Night Raw? Well, talk about making a great comeback after losing out to Asuka. Julia, who has got a lot of potential, could become maybe better than Asuka, is heading to Monday Night Raw. A great pick by Triple H. I'm happy with that one. Obviously, the Beautiful Madness is a former two-time United States champion, so let's see what she can get up to on the main brand on Monday Night Raw. She'll definitely be itching for some gold, but obviously now we move on. Undertaker's deciding who he wants to come to AAA. Obviously he's not afraid to take some big ones from the WWE. Lola Vice is the next person heading to AAA. Well, you know what? She's featured in AAA in real life, so I can understand why he's definitely going for that pick. And you know what I mean, Lola Vice definitely fits the AAA system, so I rate it. I rate that pick very much. She's obviously doing very well in NXT in real life too, so big up to Lola Vice. Triple H now has the opportunity to pick someone great, but there's loads of talent on the draft pool. Jade Cargill is heading to Monday Night Raw. We already know that Bianca Belair and Naomi are on Monday Night Raw as well, so could we see a future feud between all friends? That you know what I mean, that all of them were friends at one point and then one of them backstabbed the other. We're still yet to see the lead up for Bianca and Jade, but now they're on the same brand, so maybe Trouble in Paradise will be heading our way. But you know what? Tatum Paxley is heading to AAA. The Undertaker bringing some more NXT talent over to AAA. Great pick. Obviously disappointed for Triple H, but you know what? Undertaker's cooking in this draft. I can't lie. But you know, Triple H has a great opportunity now to try and respond in the best way possible, seeing as there's plenty of options on the draft pool. Who will Triple H pick for Monday Night Raw?
Raw drafts Alexa Bliss.
Wow, talk about getting a great pick in. Alexa Bliss, multiple time world champion as well. She's done it all in this business and she's still not done yet. Alexa Bliss being split from her former best friend now, Charlotte Flair. So Alexa Bliss is heading to Monday Night Raw. I'm very happy about that pick. Should definitely bring that kind of experience that we need. Now it's back to Undertaker.
Bayley.
No, my goodness. Bayley. Well, I'm kind of shocked about that, I can't lie. Like that's a huge pick for AAA. Nonetheless, congratulations to the Undertaker for securing Bayley. But I can't lie, Bayley should be on Monday Night Raw. Well, the Undertaker's definitely trying to get the head of Triple H in these picks. I can't lie. I think even Triple H is a bit confused and a bit by Undertaker's decisions and picks. He probably thought he'd have some of these in the bag himself. Well, huge loss to the WWE, that Bayley. She definitely was something that I thought was WWE through, but the Undertaker's got other plans. He wants to ruin or shake things up in this wrestling business. Now it's down to Triple H to try and find the next person to head over to Monday Night Raw. Who will Triple H pick in response? Well, I must say I'm very surprised. Obviously Kairi Sane, very good talent nonetheless, but with some of the people that are left on the draft pool, I thought maybe Kairi Sane might be, maybe a few more after. But you know what? Very good pick by Triple H. Hopefully Kairi Sane gets the flowers that she deserves and gets a bit of a focus on this universe mode. She definitely deserves some opportunities for some singles titles. So Candice LeRae heading to AAA. Also Johnny Gargano's going with her. Well, that's definitely not something that I was expecting. I mean Johnny Gargano's not really done anything major since getting onto the main roster, but it's quite disappointing that we've definitely lost out to Johnny Gargano, seeing as Tommaso Ciampa is now by himself. Well, who's Triple H going to pick now?
Raw drafts, Tiffany Stratton.
Tiffany Stratton, former Miss Money in the Bank, former WWE Women's Champion. Tiffany, it's Tiffy time now on Monday Night Raw. Great pick by Triple H. Exactly what this was that pick that I thought would have happened before Kairi Sane. But you know what? She's now on Monday Night Raw, so great pick by Triple H. We've secured the services of Tiffany Stratton. Obviously, the Undertaker now has to really maybe plot his next picks very wisely. Obviously, Triple H has to do the same thing in the background as well and make sure that he has plenty of his options that he can swoop in for. But let's see who the Undertaker is about to pick for Triple H. Fallon Henley, another NXT talent who's been now split from JC Jane in Fatal Influence. So JC Jane now heading to Monday Night Raw, seemingly by herself. Let's see what Fallon Henley can try and get up to in AAA all by herself. See, Undertaker seems quite happy to secure the services of Fallon. Well, it looks like Triple H now is looking through who he has to his name. What does he need to add to his women's roster? Or women's division, I must say. Obviously, you've got to choose wisely. But you've got to be careful and really think about who can add to your show. Who's going to be heading to Monday Night Raw next? Well, looks like Triple H is still pondering a little bit. I thought he might have picked his decision by now. Come on, Triple H. We haven't got all day.
Raw picks, Zarya.
Okay, finally, he's made a decision. Zarya, an NXT talent who has had a lot of her time spent with Zol Ruka in real life from NXT. Obviously, Zol Ruka is now on Monday Night Raw in real life, but Zol Ruka has been drafted to AAA on this universe mode, and now Zarya is heading the opposite way and heading to Monday Night Raw. I think Undertaker might be a little bit disappointed that he couldn't reignite them, but very good Triple H to, be aware of that, and he secured her services for Monday Night Raw, which I think is a great addition. Keep your eyes peeled. Now it's back to the men's round. I believe this is probably the last round of the draft. I thought there might be more than this, but obviously the draft has been set up this way. But Cody Rhodes is the first pick in the first men's round of the night 2. Probably the last and first. But Cody Rhodes leaving WWE behind him after finishing his story in a way. He's now heading to AAA with the Undertaker, so Undertaker's trying to build something. He's probably trying to change the landscape of AAA. Maybe try and make AAA compete with WWE full stop. Maybe even overtake it if he can. Well, it's back to Triple H try and move on from losing out to Cody Rhodes. Obviously, Triple H has been in favour of Cody Rhodes in real life. The megastar LA Knight, the former 2-time United States champion, heading to Monday Night Raw. Obviously, LA Knight needs a world title. Can he secure that on Monday Night Raw? We'll have to wait and see. But obviously there's plenty of opportunity for LA Knight to grab his hands finally on a world title that he desperately wants and possibly needs. Great pick by Triple H.
Grayson Waller.
Well, this is definitely an interesting pick. Undertaker is drafted Grayson Waller. Definitely one that I'm quite surprised about, to be honest, but he is definitely a talent. Probably deserves a bit more opportunity than he has been getting. So let's see what he can get up to on the other side.
Raw picks, Finn Balor.
Well, this is definitely a pick that I'm happy about to be on Monday Night Raw. Finn Balor, someone that probably deserves way better than he has been getting in real life. But you know what? He's done some amazing things as well. Finn Balor is staying where he belongs, and that is in the WWE. So thank you to Triple H for making that happen. Well, this is definitely a pick that I'm very surprised about. Sheamus, he's a veteran, none the least. Definitely someone that I thought would have been staying in the WWE, but fair play to Undertaker. He's definitely trying to build a strong roster, and he definitely will add to that. Who will be heading?
Raw chooses Drew McIntyre.
The Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre. What a pick this is for Monday Night Raw. Definitely a strong one. Looking forward to seeing what Drew can cook up with his arch enemies in the likes of Seth Rollins, CM Punk and Roman Reigns, etc. Of course, he's got beef with others as well, none the least, but Kevin Owens heading to AAA. I'm very disappointed. I must admit, I was very disappointed when this one went ahead, as I felt like Kevin Owens would have been a fantastic addition to Monday Night Raw. Someone that would have caused a bit more chaos for some of the big guns. But you know what? Let's see what Kevin Owens can do in AAA. Now it's all down to back to Triple H to pick for Monday Night Raw. And I'm surprised that this guy has been left quite late in the draft, but you know what? Better late than never. Former, well, a 14-time world champion, Randy Orton, is heading to Monday Night Raw. I'm so glad that we didn't lose out to him to AAA, otherwise there'd have been a lot of talking points to go on from that if we lost out to Randy Orton. He's safe and secure in the WWE, which is the main thing. Well, Matt Cardona making a return by joining AAA. Obviously his wife Chelsea Green is over there, so you'll definitely be happy to be linking up with her over there. So yeah, interesting by Undertaker. Well, looking by the action of Triple H, he might have something up his sleeve. I don't know what that will be.
Raw chooses Kofi Kingston.
Well, the New Day. Obviously, they seem to have a little bit of more of a different attitude nowadays, but the New Day, obviously, one of the most successful tag teams in recent history in the company, is not staying with the company as they head to Monday Night Raw. Obviously, great pick by Triple H. This is where Undertaker will probably be thinking wisely of what he goes now, because obviously we're getting towards the end of the draft. So this is where you have to be careful on who you pick and make sure you're happy with who's heading to your show. Sami Zayn. He's going to AAA, and he's going to be on the same brand of his former friend and former foe, Kevin Owens. Who's headed to Monday Night Raw? I think this might be the last one from our side.
Raw selects Ricky Saints.
Ricky Saints is the last pick in the draft for Monday Night Raw, and as our roster is completely set after this two-night draft. Well, when you look at those, look at those from that picture. There's some big names on that, and it's definitely going to be interesting to see who does what and who gets the titles going into the first shows on Monday Night Raw. Let's see what Triple H can do. Obviously there will be some off-signing picks as well. Obviously more signings will follow at later dates. There's some that ones that have not been picked on camera. There's a lot of free agents that will probably need a signing to, so you'll find out where they end up heading on when we start doing the shows.
Joe Hendry.
And AAA pick Joe Hendry as their last pick in this draft. I'd like to say thank you very much, guys, for tuning in to both nights of the draft. I hope you enjoyed both nights as well, and obviously hope you look forward to our shows. Now, obviously, Undertaker has definitely built quite a roster for AAA, so I'll see you for Monday Night Raw.